I'm going to pass out some jars. Yeah. And then all the way down. I'm going to pass it down.
Don't worry, I'm not doing one more.
And I will take that from you. And Joshua. Excellent.
Josh.
Let's see.
Okay.
Hey Mom, here. I'm not gonna do one.
You're not going to do one?
No,
okay.
it's fine.
You do one later?
Yeah, I'll do one later.
Video recording.
Woohoo!
Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to put some rocks.
Yeah, that'll be
And
fine.
does anybody know why we put rocks on the bottom?
So that it's like, it doesn't all get like stuck in there and it's not like really like. So there's like some place for the water to drain. Together.
Yeah, it's for drainage. Yep, exactly. It is for drainage. And these rocks make it so that the water stays below the rocks and the rocks are kind of hovering on top. And then the soil only gets as much water as it actually needs for the plant to live. So you're going to take a little handful and you're going to stick them into your jar. Okay, make sure you got enough to cover the bottom. So maybe we'll take a couple of handfuls just like that. So you're going to want about that many. Okay, and I've got more pebbles for you guys.
There you go.
Do we do it yet?
Okay. Listen, how much?
That's good, Mama.
That looks
good. I think. Josh, that's way over.
There you go. Pass it on
Come on,
down.
pass it on, guys.
Excuse me. I think I have a little.
And it's okay if you have a little more than a little less. Okay? So once you fill it up to the 100, you see the 100 line on your jar? Fill them up to the 100 line. So if you got a little left, go ahead and grab some more.
There we go.
You see 100? Yep.
Here, let me.
So fill it up to the 100.
100 is right there.
100.
That's 100, so these people are putting rocks in their thing to
Tell me this
have
is a
drainage.
jelly jar.
A jelly jar. You are so smart.
Next up.
It is. It's a jelly jar, but it could be for anything you want.
Yep.
It's called mason jars. Mason jars are good for all sorts of things.
Next up, planting.
What comes after that?
Well, put the seed in, of course. Dirt, soil, whatever. Let's start.
It is a dirty word, huh?
I guess so.
So what I'm going to have you guys do is come over here
Mareka.
with the jar so we can keep our table from getting really, really messy.
So
And we're
let's
using
go over here.
potting soil, okay? Organic potting soil. That way you guys can eat the stuff,
Or
okay? So we're going to stick it right in here, and you're going to dump a whole couple of these little guys in there, okay? Okay, and you're going to fill this up right to about the rim, right there. So you see that rim? Okay, so next person can go ahead and fill up, and then bring your jar back to your table.
and now one of the students, or should I say camper, maybe, filling up
Blue.
the jar.
This is so awesome.
There you go. That's pretty good.
You know what
You like that one, huh?
Now the next camper.
They're before.
And now it's just going and going and going, and a bunch of campers are going to do this over and over. So let's take a look at the ones that are already done.
Okay, and anybody who doesn't
Little
like
brothers.
messy can go ahead and dig into this one.
Hey, no,
Dig
no.
in there.
It's going on YouTube. So look at that.
Hey.
You should get like some
So,
we're getting our hands messy.
So what do rocks up to the 100
so
line.
you look the rocks up to the 100 line, then you go up and up and up until you fill it up with soil.
Don't pat it down.
Oh, now we have 2 stations.
And make sure you got it right underneath that rim.
Okay.
So 2 stations now, one full, one not very full.
I got it on my toes.
I don't have it anymore. So that one's done. We still have this station. Another
There you
camper
go.
is filling
she's
up.
not afraid of dirt. Go for it, girl.
Extra like scraps, should I make a knife out of this, or is this?
You can, yeah.
And there we go. Some big chunks in there.
I think it's good.
Yep, that'll be pretty good.
That stuff is fun to make stuff up.
Still little. There you go. That's good. Okay.
Right. Good job,
Okay.
guys.
Next up the seeds.
So Now we get to decide what we want to grow in our jar.
And
So what I would say is,
listen to this. They're choosing the
probably enough
seeds.
beans, lima beans. Who likes lima beans?
Oh, lima beans are good.
So, right? But they're really cool to look at.
Yeah.
Because they germinate really, really fast. You guys know what that
Is that
germinating?
black
Yep.
beans?
They start to grow. That's right. The seed wakes up and it starts to shake itself off and it starts to root.
Is
And then I
that
have black
coffee?
beans.
Oh, black beans.
Black
Black beans
Yeah.
are
Pushing
awesome.
my hand.
beans. And let's go ahead and start with you on this side and
Sorry.
you on this side. So take 2 of each of the beans and each of these beans.
That's enough.
So go ahead and take 2. 2 of each one.
Yeah,
You're not going to plant
good.
them yet. I'm going to have to tell you a special place to plant them.
Okay, so I would put 2. Yeah, I would put those down. So
One
here,
and
let me see
two.
the seeds.
Got it? Couple
You
more.
got. You got.
Pass them
I think
along.
you're only supposed to take 2.
There you
Yeah.
go. We'll give some to Josh over here.
Let's see
Take 2 of each kind.
I'm.
Cameron's taking a look at our seeds.
Yeah, there's the lima bean.
Ooh, 2 beans.
There's
You
the
have
lima
We'll give
bean.
it back in a second.
And Josh with his name.
That lima bean is small.
And here you go. You can have that back.
You think the lima bean's small? The black
These
beans
are
are
the
small too.
lima
These are pretty big actually.
Now look at the
See?
black bean. You can barely see this. I'm gonna have to put it down so you can.
when they get dry.
For all the viewers, I'm gonna have to put this down just so you can see this.
Josh, move. It doesn't do anything.
And he's not in the picture.
Exactly. When you put them in the
And
water, what do they do?
if you look at this, for all the viewers out there again, this is so small. I have to put it on the table for other people to see.
Did everybody get their 2 beans of each
So
one?
that was good. So everyone
Alright,
has
lima beans.
So now-
Everybody get lima
Black
beans?
So now that everyone has 2 beans of
Okay,
everything,
lima beans.
so now that everyone has 2 beans, they're about to plant.
Okay, so when you get
Should
your
I say
2 beans,
4? So look at that.
Hold
There's
on a
the
minute, Cameron.
2
I need
beans.
to speak, okay?
Okay.
All right. So when you get your beans, what you're going to do is, in order for you to see them grow, you're going to have to kind of put them really close to a side where you can actually see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press mine down into the side of the jar, okay? Right underneath there, and then just kind of cover it up, just so you can kind of see it.
Taking a look at that.
Because the roots are going to grow straight down. And when they do, then they're going to start to branch outward. Okay? So that way you'll be able to see it. And once the plant gets really tall, you'll start to see them circle around like this. Okay?
And I'll
So
get a
that's when you
vid.
can take them out and transplant them.
And I'll get a vid of that when they're bigger, and I'll show you guys. And it's definitely going to be bigger. So this is definitely going to be a little messy, but it'll be fun. Okay? For all the viewers.
And push it down. There you go.
Let's just
And then you're
say
going to do it on
this is
all
gonna
4
take a while,
sides.
So I'm going to watch.
So 1 bean at each corner that you find in one corner
Where
on the side.
did yours go?
So we're looking
Half
at
of an
Where
inch.
did the bean go, Mama?
We're looking at
Cover 'em
Luke's,
up with
and
dirt.
if we look at his side, it's looking pretty good. Although it's a little squished on the side, that's okay. Really see over here. There we go. That's a good.
Take them and push them down right on the side.
And now another one. That looks like a good one.
I can't.
Now my little brother Joshua. Oh, there we go. He's pushing that one in. It's probably a black bean, I believe.
Black bean.
So that's a black bean. My
And
mom's
lima bean.
my mom's confirming that.
Documentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
There we go.
There we go. And
there's all the
little Evan, little Evan. You don't mind if I call you that, do you?
Yes.
Ev.
You can call me Ev.
Okay.
That's one thing.
So Evan, or AKA Ev, has seeds and
Water.
Haha, somebody saw it.
water. So I can't even see the black
Everything needs
beans.
water to grow.
I can't see
So
the
when
black
you're
bean, and I
done,
can see one seed.
Go ahead and bring me your jar, and I'll put
And-
some water in it.
There we go.
Oh, perfect.
And when I put the
Well, that's
water
gonna
in,
be
I
them
want you to
both at
look
the
at
same
the
time.
jar.
So
So
what-
see where the water
You
goes.
might want this one over.
Okay.
She wants
So
one
let
here,
me
one
show
here,
you
and
where
one
that
here, one
water's
here.
going.
One here, one here, one here.
So it's, yeah, one.
That's
goes
really
down.
cool.
So that's
There you
okay.
go.
You'll be fine. He
So
actually
just
did.
remember to
double.
water them every day. And you can put them in a nice sunny spot when you start to see those sprouts going.
Oh, look at that. That's turning to mud, basically. And
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that
Are
looks
you
pretty
ready?
cool. There we go. Now we're looking
Alright.
at Ev. Oh, wow! Look at that.
Ooh, Evan, look at yours go all the way
Wow,
down.
that looks like something's
Wow.
living in there.
So now you know why we have the rocks there, because otherwise we get some mold at the bottom if all
My
that
gosh.
water-
Wow, look at this.
It's digging like a hole.
If any viewers can see that, that like dug a hole right there.
Kind
So
of like a snow cone.
Hey, mine dug a
That's
hole.
dirt snow cones, what my mom said.
Mine dug
Wonder.
a hole. What do you mean?
So that one doesn't.
This
Yeah,
is
look
me.
at that.
The OC.
So let's go to
Drinking it.
It sure is.
next camper, and hasn't gotten his one. So let's see what happened here.
He didn't.
Oh, that did pretty good with the trench. But if you look at Evans, it makes a hole in the bottom for any viewers that can see that.
This is going right.
I don't know if anyone can really see that. I'm gonna zoom in a little. There's the hole. Looks like a giant
I'm going to go ahead
hole.
and
So
take your jars, but first I'm going to have you put your names on them.
sorry about that.
How many days do you guys think it'll take to do the journey?
Maybe 2 weeks.
I'll get you part 2 in 1 sec.